Hello and welcome back to McNaughton's on Tour. So we've got a few days at the Bury Caravan and Motorhome Club site. I think it's actually pronounced Berry. So as we approached the destination, we did wonder if we were taking the right route because we came through a housing estate. But as we turned left at this T-junction, then it looked like we were in the right route, and indeed we were. It's quite a nice drive down to the site. It becomes cobbledy, cobbled road. It's a wee bit rough in places, so there's a fair bit of vibration, but that aside, it's quite a nice approach. And as you travel down here, then the road opens up. So there's clearly some history with, I think it was a mill that had been there in the past. So there's that, there's a nice cafe, and then you come up a very short hill past the pub and into actually the campsite. So first time we've been here. It's not a massive site, but neither is it small, and it's nicely laid out, and the wardens were quite friendly and helpful as we entered. So initially we took a drive around the site. It's obviously the format or the procedure on the site is you go and pick your pitch, and then you go back and let the wardens know which pitch you're on. So when we got there, it was reasonably late in the day, on a Friday evening, and it was really quite busy, so there weren't that many spaces left. But they're nicely laid out, they're quite spacious, they're well maintained. So we had a look around until we picked the pitch that we wanted to park up at. One surprise in the site was just at the rear of the site there's a railway track, and there's steam engines that actually go along there. You saw that just in the intro to the video as well. So we picked the pitch we want, we got parked up and we got organised. So like as I said, it's really nicely laid out. Quite enjoyed our time here. The weekend that we were here, the train track was actually quite busy. And it's interesting to see, I mean you get some noise from the steam, but I don't think the noise is intrusive. And certainly judging by other people on the site, people were quite interested to see the steam engines. So they seem to run a service routinely at the weekends, and they've also got various events on where they run special services. So it was nice to see a bit of engineering from the past. Immediately outside the site is a Brown Cow pub. Nice food in there, and the staff are really friendly. So that's literally a few minutes walk from the site, and then you can walk across a large grass area with lots of dog walkers, and it's really quite busy with people. And then down by the river Irwell, it's a nice walk along there. There's a path that goes all the way along, splits in different directions, and then there's this weir. The weekend we were there, the water level, there was heavy rain one night, so we had nice weather, but it was heavy rain one night, so it didn't bother anyone. Massive difference in the river the next morning, which was quite good to see as well. And there's various paths that walk along different parts of the river. Some of it's quite fast flowing, some of it is kind of small tributaries. There's ducks and other kind of wildlife there. Let's go. Quite good for quite good for dog walking down here as well. So really a lovely place. So nice to come here, and as I said, it's the first time we've been. We'd be happy to come back again. In fact, we do plan on coming back in a couple of weeks for the first trip in a camper van conversion we just completed, just for its first run to test everything out. So it was a lovely site here. You've got the site itself, you've got a pub just immediately outside the barrier, you've got a cafe just down the hill, probably 4 minutes walk away. You've got a really large grass area for walking dogs and just kind of relaxing, and then there's nice walks down by the river. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you did, there'll be more content coming out, and thank you for watching.